Penis.
Titties.
Oh. Hello and welcome to the Penis and Titties Hour. We have here for you today a bunch of dickheads. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chronicles of Narhi'ya, all those betwixt as well. It is Pride Month. Be gay. Don't do crimes,
Aww.
but do crimes.
Fucking ruins the
Not
fun,
unless
doesn't
you can
it?
get away with it.
Be gay, don't get caught.
Be gay, do crime, don't get caught.
Yes. In my case, be bisexual, commit tax fraud.
Meh.
So, we are here today playing some little D&D. You'll be unfortunately missing a K. No Zara for this particular session, but we shall carry on with the festivities. Before we begin, do we have any special announcements?
Nothing from me on my side.
Anybody? Oh. Though she is not here, Kay has updated her commission information. Please check out her Instagram. We'll probably throw it down below. I'm going to post it in the chat. She has updated her commission information. Please check out and get yourself some lovely art. Like I have. If we have no further announcements, I think we shall roll intro.
Rolling intro. And we're back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chronicles of Narhi'ya. Last section, we had some hard talks, some revelations, and a hand grenade of emotional damage there at the end. Upon request, I do specify. Teehee. So, I believe the best place to begin is the furthest back point we have in time, which is right after Warden got out of the rejuvenation chamber. And he is all shiny and chrome. And brass. It's a lot of brass. Where did you have come to? In the straps are gone, and you you are in. You feel yourself. You are in your armor, but you also feel it shifting in places it didn't before. It feels a little less permanent in place. But you are able to move once again.
So I'm no longer strapped down, right?
No.
I think he doesn't actually get up immediately. I think he just sort of. Actually, he has eyelids now, so he would open his eyes. And just like stare up at the ceiling for a second. Just to sort of try to figure out what the new normal is.
Yeah.
Because I imagine it's different in like this version of him in the mind space versus him physically having the body now. So he just sort of lays there for a second and starts to like roll his joints a little bit just to see how much range of motion has changed, if there's like a difference in how his joints feel and how smooth he can move them. He's just trying to get a gauge of how different it feels just right off the bat.
There is a marked smoothness to the motions, where he had developed a smoothness to his motions before repetition and practice. This seems more natural, where before it felt more like several very micro stops in a rotation. This just feels like a smooth feeling. It doesn't feel like parts. It feels like one moving whole.
So that would make him sort of sit up a little bit and roll his shoulders back to like peel himself off the bed, I guess. The table. And he slowly sits up. And he just sits straight upright in like in a L and just like looks down at the lower half of his body. Just to like watch the ridges of the quote unquote muscle and see the new norm of what is his skin as opposed to the armor that was previously his quote unquote skin. And he raises his arms.
It's fibrous, like muscle. The skin is definitely still a dull silver, but with the light gleams over it, it is brass and bronze. You can still feel the armor there. Like it's still part of him, but it's not always on. You feel that there are you can see that there are essentially bands of metal around different points of your arms and legs, sort of like melded in. as well as something akin to a harness on your chest that you feel is similarly to your to the king's king's aegis has sort of integrated itself into your arm. You can sort of see the symbology of the sword and shield on your arm, like you could see from like Draven or anyone else's like weapon tattoos.
I think after a certain point, he would slowly turn and swing his feet down over the side of the table, and then slide off and just connect with the ground before standing up straight and getting a feel for how it is standing now as opposed to just laying down.
You feel lighter. Like you're still heavy because you're still, muscled and all that. But instead of the clank that you would feel when you place your boots on the ground, it's sort of soft. There's still a metallic sound, but it's softer, like a sliding and a resting instead of like a. And standing the balance is off at first because you're used to like accounting for all the armor. But without it, you feel lighter, more vulnerable for sure, but not in an entirely bad way.
Is Lazarus still in the room?
It was Codicus, but yes, Codicus is still.
Codicus. Sorry, yeah. I was like, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
You said yes, though? Okay. I think Broke here. I almost said Warden, but that doesn't apply anymore. Broke here looks over at Codicus with like his arms up, like he was just inspecting himself. I guess actually, first of all, am I like naked?
No, there's something akin to a loincloth. That's around your lower regions.
But like no shorts, no pants, no shirt, no boots, no surface.
You're essentially in a underwear and a loincloth.
Huzzah. Okay. So I look over at Codicus. Sorry, I have to find the voice again. You wouldn't happen to... And Warden, like, blinks for a second as he talks, but he doesn't recognize the voice, because even his voice has changed now. You wouldn't happen to know how the armor part of this works, would you?
He steps around from the console, and you watch as the armor sort of folds back, revealing that he is much like you, and you remember a strange, scholarly fellow on that day, flanked by what appeared to be a man with a very primitive firearm, as well as some manner of engineer. As he sort of reveals his face, much like yours. It's a feeling. It functions similarly to how we would adjust armor plating. You simply think it, and it will activate. It goes switch to flip.
He looks back down at himself and then tries to like focus on the armor plating that he uses in his subclass ability where he defends the people around him, or like those plates shoot out.
Mhm.
And his body like self expands to let those plates pop out. And I think he does his best to like emulate that, because that's the closest that he knows to that feeling. So I think he just tries to like open himself up to try to get the armor to lock around his body.
You feel a sort of shift in your metallic flesh as, like, from thin lines that outline different segments of your body, you feel the plate sort of exit and then slide across you. You see it covering your flesh instead of just being your flesh. You feel the as it at first slowly, but once you recognize the sensation, it just sort of comes on. But you feel the raised neckline, which is where the helm would come from. It's not on quite yet, but after a moment, you feel it. And what you don't feel is it covering your hair, but you just sort of feel it sort of weave together and then sharpen into the blade on your head.
He would like be kind of like forcing himself, I think, to watch this happen, because I think originally he wanted to close his eyes and focus, but once it started coming to him a lot easier than he had expected, I think he's like just watching it happen intensely. It's something he's gonna have to get used to at some point. So why not now? Why not get started now? So he's just sort of twisting his arm and flexing his fingers and picking his legs up a little bit as the boots come into form around his feet and his shins and his calves. Almost like he's stepping into the boots, but they're just sort of popping on. And I think he looks over again. I have some notes about the helmet. Is this something that I can change, or am I just stuck like this now?
It feels, once the armor is on, it feels like a sense of normalcy, like you're back to what you were. But there's this almost ease that follows knowing it can be removed. You feel it's a sensation you weren't aware of before because it's all you knew, but it's less claustrophobic to exist, less confined.
If I reach up and like try to grab the helmet, can I pull it up and slide it off of my head, or is it Is it like locked to the armor like it used to be?
It's locked. So you put your hand up, and you go to like remove it. It doesn't come off in your hand, but it does sort of like slide away, and your mohawk sort of unsharpens, as it were.
So I reach up and I I grab like the forehead of the helm and I pull up and it just retracts. That's gonna take some getting used to. I think he just like starts to experiment with that. Like if I try to pull off my shoulder pad, nope, it also goes away. I try to pull off my glove, oh nope, it's in my skin now. think like he has to like reconstruct half of his armor. Just because he keeps trying to just take things off like you would take off, a piece of clothing or an item of armor or piece of armor or something, and it just ends up retracting because that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
And he just like, all right. I
The
think
armor is still integrated. It's just you think of the one piece you want off, and that retracts, but the rest keeps. It will always be a part of us.
Yeah. I'm just wishful thinking, I guess.
You could not take back what we are. Only give us back a little bit of what we were.
I sort of assumed this was only me. How many more of us have gone through this return?
As of you, 4. Myself, Daedalus, most recently, before you, Cersei. And the first to undergo this process was Talos. Squinty face.
As we all know, it has been a while. I'm still playing catch up on a few things. Is Cersei who I think it is?
She was indeed the magical construct, as it were, the one who and your former intimate partner.
Huzzah! Okay, I was like, that name. Okay.
That name isn't foreshadowing. You're not what you're talking about.
Wait, nah, it's crazy. Hmm. Was it the same? I don't know if anyone would know, but is it the same process every time? Are there the original names just not gone, but given?
The offer is made. Whether they took it or not, I do not know. I gave my old name. Cersei did as well, as did Daedalus. You were the first to choose your purpose to give. Though I do not imagine you will be the last.
Well, someone's got to be the first. Yeah, Warden laughs a little. Alright, fuck. Brooke here. Damn it. I caught myself the first time.
What an apt thing to go through during Pride Month. What an apt.
That is remarkably crazy because I think out of all of our friends, I'm like well, a majority of our friends, I'm like the straight one.
You're one of them,
One
yes.
of.
I was about to
One
say,
of,
I
one
know,
of.
I said that's why I corrected to the like a majority because I know it's not everybody, but like
Which is a great manner of like gaining perspective.
yeah, it's interesting.
Like, man, this shit is complicated.
All right. So yeah, Brooke here. Brooke here laughs at his own little joke. Uh, is there anything new I have to do? Like, mm, I mean, maintenance was always taken care of by the people, but I can't imagine it's the same now.
Granted, you're more of the frontline fighter than I am, so I suppose you'll have to learn for us. Chronicles Daedalus manages to avoid harming himself, and concerningly enough, we haven't seen Cersei since the change. It's been a few days. She left, I'm guessing, to take time to adjust.
All these changes happened recently.
Yes and no. Talos was some years ago, but he keeps the face, at least on his copy. His copy is as it was. He passed on his title, as it were, of the Iron King. It became the secondary body that he uses to make public appearances. As he is a vassal, he cannot leave the Iron Citadel. He must remain at the top of the pyramid. But I suppose that was more convenient.
The rest of us, I mean, Cersei a few days ago.
Mine was about a year. Daedalus a few weeks before that.
Have there been talks of that being necessary for some reason?
No, Daedalus lost a good portion of his upper torso in while working on one of his latest inventions. Need to be rebuilt, and when he came back, we thought he was the first until we conferred with Talos. I was simply curious about the process, so I underwent it myself. And then, a few days ago, Cersei arrived and requested it as well. She seemed distracted, but I would not deny her opportunity.
All right. Just sort of seems odd, and this is happening fairly recently.
Yours came from the necessity of losing a good portion of your body. I think it is something awaiting most of us, at least of the originals. But it's not something she would call us to do. It is something that she just has, even as she tells us we are not immortal, she is, in at least some sense. So she certainly has the patience to wait. It's not like she's going anywhere.
Relatively speaking, neither are we. Do you have memories of before?
Let me know.
Is he one of the originals?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot. I didn't
So
have his name in my memory bank.
he was flanked by Daedalus, who was an engineer, and Lazarus, who was
Okay.
his bodyguard.
Do you have memories of before we underwent the change?
Some. It would be as fuzzy as any memory from that long ago. I was a doctor. I had some proficiency in healing magics and medicine. It was utilized into our new forms and repairs to our new forms. But I remember bits and pieces. Then again, I was an older man when I joined, so my memory probably would be shoddy at that point anyway. I know I had no children. I know that I had not many years before me and too many years behind me, and I simply wanted to help. I suppose that is what carried me on.
I think Warden. I did it again. I think Broke here. Blinks a couple times as he hears a rather interesting parallel. I don't think I was long for that world either.
I think if we were to compile our memories, I think we would find that there's a commonality amongst us, for one reason or another. There were a great many diseases and wars at the time.
I think Broke here. Haha. Turns to look back at the table and the machine above. Just stares for a second, contemplating.
We'll see if I can get any more of us together and compare notes. Most of the historical records, though, are still a bit fuzzy. We'll see what I can find out. Though, I do believe, he kind of glances towards the door and gives a bit of a smile. I do believe you have a complicated exit to make.
I got a little concerned as you said that, and then I already knew about this one.
Like, oh yes.
Oh, that complicated exit. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just had to go explain this to both of my girlfriends.
Huzzah!
I woke up today with 0. And now I have 2 and a new face. Warden's
Yeah,
life gets
this is-
complicated and short. Warden's life has been long stretches of no complications, and then short bursts of intense complications.
That's
man
the
needs a
story
break.
of this man's life. Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's had breaks, and then something immediately happens, and he needs another one. He is designed to take as many physical blows as possible, but man, he cannot withstand like anything else. He needs like quick bursts and then like 200 years to process.
He does kind of like pat you on the shoulder. This may have not have been a thought that you had of all the things that are returned. But I would advise a full personal inspection when you have a private moment, because it was a little awkward for me because for some reason, Iron Mother's special child, she put you back out here with something to cover yourself. I came to completely nude, surrounded by my students. That was a very long day. Thankfully, I cleared the chamber before you came back, just in case.
I think that actually 100% snaps Brokir out of whatever he was thinking about. And he lets out like a pretty hearty laugh, and he like puts a nice big, somewhat, I guess meaty isn't really the word, but it's like an actual hand now, so it's got some meat to it. So he puts like his giant ass hand on Kava's shoulder. Well, that's what you get for being slow, old man. You should have been the first one.
Yes, well.
Do you have ways of contacting across the world, as I know many people? Actually, I have access to that. You have sending. I forgot I do. I don't ever use it, but I know that I have.
We have ways of communication.
Okay. If anyone else goes through this after me, can you let me know?
I will keep you informed.
Thank you, old friend. And now I have to. It looks at the door. Leave. He does like a face palm, and there's like a mild sound as the metal drags on metal.
Oh yes, get used to having a face. You know how you were able to hide your emotions?
I think his face. I think honestly, in him saying that, I think Brokir has been pretty like face neutral since he woke up. Like there's been like little like subtle changes, but nothing like dramatic or even like human, quote unquote. I think as soon as he says that, his Brokir's face contorts to like a comical degree, like he doesn't realize how much range of motion his face has now, and he just goes for a "oh no" kind of look. Oh, now you tell me. I feel my. I
You
have
have
eyebrows.
a whole face.
I have
Yes.
eyebrows
Oh,
now.
you have ridiculous eyebrows, my brother.
Do I? He reaches up and like drags his fingers across his eyebrows. Like, oh my god, they're massive. Oh no. Oh, Draven's gonna put me on a flagship.
We have the technology and the funds.
Like, oh, yeah, that'd be really nice if we had the money. Wait a minute. Hi, I'm
We
rich.
do!
Oh, okay, all right. I just have to think neutral thoughts. Neutral thoughts.
Good. He kind of looks at you with a very unneutral face. Good luck with that. And you see like the helm sort of like cover his face again. And you remember the model, the stand that I have for him has basically like the slants of a face, but like he has no mouth, big like it's like a big like monocle like magnifying lens, like the like standing man. So it's the blankest face possible.
Do actually is part of the like when the helmet is up, because it's already been up at this point, is
Yeah.
the faceplate that used to just be his face, does that come back, or is it just the helmet now and he still has his face underneath? Because before it was like the approximation of a face, but it was really just like a face plate that had the orange eyes and the like the slit, like the steam grates for his mouth almost, instead of like an actual mouth of some kind. And he didn't really have a nose because that was covered by the helmet. But now he has a face instead of a face plate. So is the faceplate part of the helmet, or is he like actually have a head and a face now underneath the helmet when it comes up?
Look at me. Oh.
He should have been first. If you wanted Mama's love, you should have volunteered your body and soul to her eternal service.
Oh my god, it's the Iron Mother,
But we
the
did
God
so.
Emperor. Fucking Colin's face! Just like,
Wait, what? Am I a dreadnought?
yes!
Oh god!
You were. Now you are Primarch.
Yes. Oh god, wait. I'm Rogel Dorn. Because I'm a defender.
You could be worse. It could be worse. You could be Perturabo.
Okay,
He is Perturabo.
Oh,
I love this revolution.
because I gave up. Oh no, actually, technically, I gave up the line in the wall, and I stayed the faith. So actually, I'm. Oh god, what's his name?
Lorgar?
Lorgar. Yeah, I'm a word bearer. Foreshadowing.
Sorry, supposed to be devolved into 40k, but of course we must always, if we devolve into, we must reiterate, fuck Erebus.
Correct.
All right. So you head towards.
Well, one
Oh.
sec. Sorry, I never got an answer to my question. Do I keep the faceplate, or is it just a helmet and there's my face, like my actual face underneath?
You get your faceplate back.
Okay, all right.
Because the faceplate and all that is part of the helmet and not your whole face.
Okay. I'm just because it used to be my face, but
Yeah.
now it is part of the helmet. So then, if my armor's out, do I actually look any different? I imagine I might look a little bulkier because Brokir, by the way, is taller than Warden was. Like not by much, but like he's like a few inches taller now, and like rather wide because now it's armor on top of all of Brokir's actual muscle. Like it's not just his body anymore; it's muscle and then the armor. So he's gonna walk out of here like bigger. But does he just look like a bigger version of Warden now? If all of the armor is out, or is there like gaps in the where you can see the skin underneath? Or
When you have the armor on, it is completely encased.
okay, all right.
It is not.
So-
You're not losing. You're not losing structural. You're not losing structure for for anything. So you look essentially like you did.
Okay, all right. That's cool. I'm cool with that. So I think after that conversation of oh god I have eyebrows, the helmet comes back up. I do want to check, is it possible for me to, because I know I just got this, but I want to see, because like this is like one of the first things I think Brokir would be self-conscious about. Can I keep my hair from becoming the blade and just keep the mohawk as it is and just build the helmet around the mohawk, or does it have to go through the whole blading process?
He doesn't have to. It would be an extra layer of thought that you put into it, but it wouldn't really be that much of an issue.
Okay.
I did it that way so that either way, it can be undone while you're in armor, so it could still be a floppity mohawk while you're in the armor.
Okay. I think then, at least for the first few times that he does it, and like if he like pops the helmet up under duress, it'll go straight into the blade. But I think if he like really thinks about it, it goes into the blade and then it slowly forms back into the mohawk. But he has to like go through the whole process first and then walk it back because he doesn't have like the mental block there yet. Yeah, it was just kind of, I don't know. We're gonna have to toy with that, but that was Brokir's first thought, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
But I think at this point then the whole armor is up, his hair's bladed because he hasn't really tried yet. He's just like, okay, I can do it, but this is gonna take some practice. So I think he just nods to Cardicus. Thank you for this, at least.
Enjoy what you can. It will take some adjustment.
I'll say I can feel my eyebrows moving underneath this. It's very concerning.
He steps onto the elevator with you and lowers it back down to the ground level. Which you then reach, and he looks towards the door. Visit any time. I wouldn't advise going through this again so soon.
That's probably a good idea. This is already far too much.
I will let you know when they wake up. It's still going to take some time for the process to be complete, but I will let you know.
think Broke here is initially confused, and then like for like a second, and then it hits him, and he's back straight, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a child now." Uh, oh yeah, that would be good too. Thank you. Man. Wait, are there? Do we all have children now? Or like everyone that's gone through this process? Do you have a child now?
Something like that.
She talked about it with me like it was a child. I haven't had the chance to really think about that yet. Are you good over there, dude?
Sorry, I leaned too far back and just unplugged my headset. Yeah.
You just like you kept standing up and sitting down like you were you might have sat on a ketchup packet or something.
No, I leaned back too far and the cord came out of my headset as he pulled the charger base out of the the plug. Going
Okay.
connected to stuff.
All right. So then the door's just right in front of us, right? Like I can just walk out.
Yeah.
All right. I think Warden now pre-chest out because he had to straighten up when he thought about him having something akin to a child. He doesn't have to do that again, but he kind of reflexively does it anyways. And there's like a slight whine in his back as the metal bends just a little. And he goes, "Oh, okay." I'm gonna take a step now. And he starts. And I like this is like the first sustained walk, so I think he starts walking out. He walks out the front door of the mother engine.
You get closer to the door, the parts open, and Mule, as you and Zoe are standing outside, you see it begin to open.
How long did this process actually take? Like, how long were Mule and Zoe sitting out there?
Oh, I was gonna have it that Mjol probably went shopping, had a look at some things, got a cup of tea, got her hair done, came back, and still had time to spare.
Oh yeah, it was a couple hours.
Okay. It didn't seem like a couple hours to me, though, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured.
Mjol looks up from some seeds that she seems to be playing with. How did it go?
So Warden Broke here. Good lord. Broke here like steps out and looks over at Mule and Zoe. He is like 6 inches taller, but looks otherwise exactly the same. Maybe a little wider, but you know, same armor, same bladed head, same the whole shebang. And I don't think he answers at first. I think he just starts taking his first few steps out into... Is the sun still up? I'm assuming the sun's still up. Because we got here in like the morning. Bart, it's like afternoonish by this point. If it took a couple hours, right?
Bartimus.
Bartholomew.
Yes.
Sorry. Since we got here in the morning, it's been a couple hours, so the sun is still out, right?
Oh yeah, it's like mid-afternoon.
Like mid. Okay. So then, Broke here, like, starts taking his first few steps out into the sunlight, and starts going down the stairs and moving towards Mule and Zoe. Even though he doesn't answer at first, I mean, Mule's passive perception's like insane, I think. So it.
Oh yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, there you go. So it's probably immediately obvious that he is not moving the same way that he did when he walked in. It's a lot more fluid. It's a lot more like there's like a response to each step as opposed to it just being like how he moves. There's like real heft to his body that is noticeable now, as opposed to just him walking and that just being the norm for him. And it's not until he gets closer that he actually answers, but he just doesn't answer as soon as he walks out and she asks. But he goes, I, I, I certainly feel different.
Well, your soul looks more comfortable.
Ah, yes, the reminder. Oh, it's a warden. I can literally see through you.
Uwu notices your soul.
Even-
Yeah, I think it is. There's a lot to explain. Some things have changed. It's kind of a lot, but you'll like the fact that you'll have to figure out how to do my maintenance differently.
That does sound like an exciting prospect.
And apparently no one else has had to relearn Warforged maintenance before. Assumedly, so you'll be kind of discovering something new.
I was making it up along the way anyway, so...
Did you get your hair done?
I did, and I bought this. She does a twirl with a poncho.
It looks great.
Thanks, I do need to modify it a little bit, but it works. I probably need to cut wing holes into it.
I imagine I don't know if... Do you have any other plans for today?
Not really, no. I mean, this is what I committed to doing today. Or a week. I actually didn't know how long it would take, but I figured it out.
Well, I'm trying really hard to figure out how to bring this up because there's a lot has changed. You can commit the rest of your week to figuring this out, and then I drop the helmet, and now it's like my face, and the mohawk comes up.
It's at that point that Zoe slowly peeks out from behind Mjol's shoulder, just wide-eyed.
I think you got scammed. I think she's giving you hair now.
What? I gave myself this hair. Like 2,000 years ago or something.
He just kind of leans over, pokes the hair. Ooh, spring.
This was the style I had while I was competing. Wait. My hair was unique and didn't cover up any of my muscle.
How did you never get cold?
Same reason you don't get cold. We're Goliaths. No, I was.
Which leads me into the question of, who are you now?
That's another thing we have to talk about. It doesn't exactly affect you directly, but it will affect me in the future, I think. Well, let me do this first. And then the top half of the armor goes away. So like he's still got the pants, but like the pecs, the abs, the biceps, the just everything is now just out.
Here's Zoe's eyes, like 4 times bigger. Oh!
Just the Looney Tunes. Brrr, out. Yeah.
Just, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. The spring eyes.
Boing.
Just so you know, I wasn't scammed. I had to give up a name to do this. I don't super understand why, but I know
Names are
it was
powerful things.
necessary. Yeah. I had to choose between keeping my old name or keeping my title, I guess. And while it doesn't change what I do or who I am or anything. There's only one of this, and no matter how long I live, there always will be. But there's always going to be another warden. So, she took that name and gave it to an unfinished frame that she hadn't had the chance or ability to fix. Put together. I'm not the smart one. I can't follow it as well as I'd like to, but point is that I had to choose a name and I gave up Warden. So that's not really me anymore.
So who are you now?
Who I always was, I guess, in a weird way. but two-time ultimate champion of my people. I'm broke here again.
I'm glad to hear it broke you.
I got the legs too, but I'm trying not to just let it all out right now.
I was gonna ask, what are the decency laws here in the kingdom?
I've never had to worry about that for so long. I actually don't know.
Like, everyone's made of metal, so, like, where does that start and end?
So I'm like the 5th person to do this ever. So I don't know that that's really a widespread thing, nor do I think that this is normal for Warforged. I there's like probably a book or something that'll tell us. But I don't know.
So, what do you want to spend the rest of the day doing?
He just stands there thinking, but comically thinking, because now his face is is visible, and I had to roll for this, but his like eyebrow is really heavily arched, and his lips are like his like lower lip is curled under his upper lip a little bit, and like a very exaggerated like thinking face. But whatever, do I have pupils actually? Do I have irises and pupils, or am I in like the Hero Forge that I did, I just kind of kept like the blank sort of eyes, glowy eyes. But do I have like regular eyes now,
Uh,
or humanoid eyes?
it's still like the blank eye, or the blank eyes with the coloration.
Okay. Is there like a
There is something of a pupil to like to indicate where you're looking.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed. Uh, the quote unquote pupil is of his eyes are like firmly looking at the poncho. But the poncho, and he's just like, I really did not think this far ahead, because I also didn't know how long this was going to take. I think I'd just like to go for a walk.
Well, you do look like you need to learn how to walk again, so sure.
Hey, I thought I looked pretty cool coming down those stairs.
7 out of 10.
That's... like, face palms. See, now that I'm broke here, that number hurts so much more. It's so much more than it would have.
Welcome back to the Goliath culture.
I'm putting the armor back on. It just like slowly starts to...
It's a very small Zoe pout. Like,
Make her be nicer to me, and then I'll think about it.
I've been nothing but nice to you.
I was
I
talking
just-
to you about her.
Oh. Just kind of looks at you, looks at Mule. Good luck with that. She is as nice as she can be.
Blame Zara for having me try this teasing thing.
Oh, God. Zara.
Just raise the fist in the sky. Zara!
We
Bart!
can't. Yeah. There wasn't even like a damn it, how could she make Mule, how could she like turn Mule into this person? It's like, damn it, Zara's gonna see me like this, and now I have to deal with that too. She's finally gonna, like, after all this time that we've been friends, she's finally gonna get to dress me, because I don't know how to dress. I haven't put on clothes in 2,000 years. But I can't just have the armor and I can't either just only have the armor or only be naked. That's not happening.
This gift is a curse!
Just,
This house is bullshit!
yeah, just like all I've got so far
This
is
house is a
curses.
fucking nightmare.
Just all I've got so far is curses with this new look. I've yet to figure out the good side of this.
Now let's go for that walk so you can explain this very long and convoluted story you have to tell me.
Yeah. Do you want the short version beforehand so you have context, or do you just want me to go straight into it? Because it's a lot.
You can get straight into it.
All right. Well, and I think as they start walking, because I'm not gonna just start doing that because that's a lot. With the helmet stays off, and as they start walking, I think Brooke here starts to like explain a decent amount of the not I was about to say the new memories, but they're not new. Just like the reconstructed memories of a time long before anybody in the party was born. Back when like what he used to do, like what Broke here used to do for a living, like his former lifestyle. And just how he like what brought him to make the decision to become the warden in the first place, aside from just, you know, it needed to happen, right? And then I think there's a mild mention of, oh yeah, like I'm gonna be responsible for another creature in the same way that like other members of the party right now are responsible for children. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like that. I don't know, but I'm just sort of assuming. So that may come up later. I don't know when, but I will be told fairly soon before it happens. And then I think I don't really know if he would get into the 2,000 year, not the 2,000 year gap, but like I don't know that he gets super into what he was immediately after the change, because he's just sort of waxing about, you know, what this body used to do, why I am this size. Like what drew me to want to take up this mantle again? Not take up the mantle, but like return to form, essentially. And I do think that because he can't do it immediately, because I've already established that he doesn't do the hair thing immediately, so it's gonna be a minute. But because you just texted that Mule takes his hand while they're walking, the hand is still gloved. And in order for it to not be gloved, he'd have to just take off basically his entire upper body worth of armor. So I think his other hand, the hand that's not being held, is slowly like morphing and changing as they walk, so that he can just over time try to figure out how to just take the glove off so that it's just his regular hand. But that's gonna be a while, and I don't know if it happens before their time is up here at the kingdom. But that's just sort of what he's absently doing as he's talking.
Well, that's definitely a lot.
Yeah, I should be dead. I should have been dead a long time ago.
The cycle is never completely a circle. Sometimes it's square, sometimes it's oblong, but there's probably a reason you're not dead.
I mean, Mother Engine's the reason I'm not dead. I'm sure there were reasons before that, but after a big change like that, that's just... that became the reason. Because it fundamentally fixed all of the problems I used to have. By, getting rid of what was giving me the problems.
From my experience, that's never the best way to solve anything.
At the time, I didn't really have much of a choice.
Well, with a army of Wendigos breathing down your neck, I imagine not, no.
The starvation effect was around back then, right? I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay. On top of the, withering away of our bodies before we could even try to fight them, yeah. My only regret now is that you'll never see how strong I really was back then.
Says every Goliath ever.
All right. Listen.
So I just like,
That is all right. Okay. You should know this. There's a cultural reason. And in my case, it's a very physical reason. These muscles aren't just for show. I've explained that. Like I did this.
Alright, do you want to arm wrestle then right now?
My strength hasn't actually changed because of this, which is why, I'll never.
I was gonna say, Bud,
know-
are
I'll
these
never get
Zoe's
to, like-
reactions or yours?
So, it's just so he's just like, I'm
Just like,
sorry.
I'm myself, I'm
She
myself.
has a type.
I think Procure finally
As do
clocks
we
it.
all.
I mean, like, we can see if anything's changed, but I'm just not certain. It doesn't feel any different.
Oh look, there's a conveniently placed table over there. We can give it a go.
Oh, great. Please don't bend my brand new body.
I'll fix it if I
Shit.
break it.
Honey, we're in public.
Yeah, yeah, because my strength score hasn't changed. I'm still the same motherfucker. Some bullshit.
But it's entirely up to you.
We might as well. I can at least pretend to be strong again.
You're always strong to me, don't worry. Even if I do flip you over this table.
I think then, if they, since we do go through with this, because he's 100% like he's like, all right, fuck it. He definitely like puts the top half of the armor away again. More so just to like ogle at himself, if only for a brief moment, before he's 10 feet that way.
How do we do this?
And just contesting strength checks.
Or athletics checks, up to you.
I am proficient in athletics.
As am I.
Shit.
I think athletics is a perfect stat to use. They will do best of 3.
Hold up, let me get a win and fail counter.
Huzzah! Yes.
Hold on. There we go. Um. Sorry, everyone. Let me.
We're building this playing field brick by brick.
Mjol throws off her poncho and top layer as well.
Zoe's just holding it. She's so excited.
All right.
I bet she's gonna faint when the both of us are flexing.
as soon as those muscles and
That's the
veins,
goal.
As soon as those muscles and veins pop simultaneously, it's just gonna be a shockwave. She's just gonna anime nosebleed. Just.
I mean, 100%.
Right. So, the list of sales on the left side of the screen, that is Mjol's. On the right, that is Brokir's. So, let's get it going.
Roll athletics.
Shit.
That's terrible.
Bloody hell. I got a 30.
I got a 14.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
It is not looking well for our contender over here. The first round goes to Mule.
As soon as they start, even I imagine there's like an immediate like Warden starts to already bend the wrong way, but his arm grows like 50% larger. His hand like tenses. His whole shoulder and like I'm assuming we're doing right hand, so like his right pec just cinches up. Like that entire right side of his body just like somehow gets bigger and smaller at the same time. Like the muscles get bigger and the skin gets tighter around it. Like
Mjol just flexes.
she's got normal muscle. This motherfucker was built for the showmanship.
Do you want me to use my left hand instead, or?
Like so the visual here is that Zoe was standing next to watching it. She's now laying on the table, like out of the way enough so that even if he goes either way, she's not in the way. She's just kicking her feet. She is having a blast. All right, let's go for round 2. Roll your athletics.
I just saw what Warden rolled. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Colton.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, no.
I'm so distraught.
I am not a strength build. I mean, I am, but also technically, let's all remind ourselves here: Mule's cheating just a little bit.
Technically, I have advantage on athletics checks, which I used on the first one, but on the second one, I didn't. I just rolled normally.
I wasn't even referring to that. Didn't you say that she's like is always drinking a hill giant strength potion at the beginning of every day?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So she's constantly
She's
roiding
juicing.
herself out. Yeah.
I mean, Draven wears a belt all the time.
Fair.
Yeah, but you could see that. And Warden already learned how strong that made him. I imagine I fail no matter what.
I mean, I got a 17, so...
I had a chance.
Bro, I rolled a 6. Got
I know,
17.
my last roll was a 5. I think, like, he grabs the other side of the table with his right hand to like, keep himself from bowing out immediately. There's, like, a creaking of the metal in his shoulder. He's, like, trying desperately to, like, no, no.
Well, let's see how this goes in the third, the first 2, 3. So let us roll again. Roll athletics.
All right, now we're talking.
Oh, all right, all right, all right.
I rolled a 1 this time.
Oh no!
I got 12.
We're on the board, baby!
Athletics is you like you. God damn! It's like finally starting to.
Imagine someone's just watching this, just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hands, face on hands, kicking her feet, having the time of her life.
His other hand is like still braced against the table, so now the other half of his body is engaged, and it's just like he was a showboat for
Cartoon
sure.
heart bubbles around going around her.
Yeah.
Watching both of them, you're like,
They're gonna ruin me later. Anyway.
Alrighty, next round. Round 4. Roll athletics!
Damn it.
Ooh, that was very close.
How close?
16.
No. Once again, this is actually unironically just the Draven fight all over again, where they trade 1 for 1, and then Draven 1-2's immediately out. Rokir's like, yes, I can.
Yes, no. Yes, no.
Sorry, you're getting too ahead of yourself.
Shit.
Ooh.
Oh god, that is those are face to the table words. Like it finishes, she says, then he goes, ugh. No, his face to the table because he's shit. I want to be winded right now, but my body won't let me. This wasn't even worth it.
I think it was worth it for someone. Looks at Zoe.
He like picks his head up a little bit just to like look at Zoe out of the corner of his eye.
Just ear to ear smiles, kicking her feet. Just, that was great. You should do it again. Maybe later. She's just.
Yeah, you're getting involved later.
Promise?
Well, if the sky doesn't start falling, yes.
I think he like sits up and like stretches his arm out, and there's an audible as the metal like reshapes, and he has to like bend his arm back into shape a little bit. Ugh.
Do you even know how you fight in this form yet?
I don't think it'll be any different. I'll just
No.
look better.
I believe that. Shall we go home?
It depends. Can we fly this time?
Absolutely.
I love you.
Though, let's maybe find a place that, I won't get shot immediately.
Maybe we should walk out of the city a little.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I think the airspace ends at like that wood over there. If we don't want to walk too long, so
Better get walking.
he like throws out. He's like still like rolling his shoulder, and then he like focuses up and puts the armor back on.
Mjol will walk out of the city with Warden and Zoe, and then shape change into a dragon to fly back to Coldport.
Warden holds his because we took a long rest. Warden holds his Ward of Dawn action just in case to like at the last second pop it so that it doesn't accidentally hit, so like just in case they get shot at. But I think we probably walked out far enough that we don't get shot at. I think right before Mule shape changes. Oh, by the way, both of you, neither of you say anything when we get back. I'm gonna do like a reveal thing. Just please. I need this.
Zoe's just like,
I will say nothing.
Thank you.
Anyway. Dragon.
And that's when Brokir realizes that he's can't remember the last time he rode on the back of anything that flies.
I think before I
Okay.
used to just carry you in talons or something. Now I can just throw you on my back.
Yeah, because you didn't have anything quite big enough for me to like sit on your back or anything. I was also a lot more angular. I got a little less sharp angles now, so I'm not digging into scales or anything.
okay. I think we're gonna do a slight sheen transition, catch up the timeline to everyone being back in the city. About a day or so. So it's not that, well, it wasn't a whole lot. And I
Is a
think.
day long enough? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is a day long enough for Zara and Niall to be back? Because I thought that the camping trip thing they were doing was like a couple of days.
No, you're right. It is going to be a couple of days because you guys started. You left the day you left for the Citadel, or the city, the same day they left. So, yeah, it'll be a couple of days for everyone to be back.
So it's just a couple of days of if Draven and Venwin ever see Warden. It's like, did you get Tola?
The fuck?
See, I feel like Benwin, if Brokir / Warden ever flashed any sort of skin, she's just gonna fly up and poke at me like, You have skin. What? I don't understand. I've already
Well,
had an
I-
existential crisis. I don't need
How
another
will
one.
she fit in your chest now?
Oh no!
How could you?
Just remember this.
Oh yeah, the hope ever can't fit on Brokir's shoulder anymore.
Oh no, she can sit on my shoulder. She just can't like be in my chest with my soul.
Benwin used to like hide in his chest cavity, but now she can't because he doesn't have a chest cavity.
She's like, I can. This is all, by the way, gonna happen in character because Warden Brokir for sure is staying in like the fully armored version, which I think we already established doesn't show any skin, at all. So this is gonna be an in-character conversation later, but it's gonna be 100%. I mean, I can like cradle you or something. I don't know. That's the best I got.
We'll leave the cradling to Draven.
I'm trying. All right.
This
This was an unforeseen consequence.
especially with what's happened. Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is an unforeseen consequence.
Consequences of my actions chasing me right now.
I just wanted to look good naked again.
Consequences. I will say, by the time everyone is back in Coldport, Draven also kind of did take the couple of days that Warden and now Brokir and Mule were away, as while everyone else is away. I think, in light of what's happened with Venwin, Draven has taken a day and a half off of just being like, my fiance needs me, everyone respectfully fuck off. Because there's no way that Draven is surviving anything if he's just like, okay, you good now? I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, and I think Benwin will take a fair bit of time to kind of unspiral, I suppose is the best way to put it.
So definitely the first day is just a huge cuddle session between those two in Abaddon.
Shit.
Eivor,
I dropped a Pringle chip. I dropped a Pringle chip.
you dropped a Pringle and Eivor was going for my feet.
Give me the tootsies.
No. Seeing everyone come back, I think Draven, and if Venwin is well enough to be with him at this point, then Draven and I will see Niall and Zara first.
I think after a few days, Benwin would have a bit more of a level head, but she would be sticking fairly close to Draven for a bit.
Welcome back, Niall. I trust you had a pleasant break. Jacket, you there? Either AFK. or something else. So
Or face desk,
or face desk.
which I'm getting there.
Oh no.
Which is
That-
good, which means I'll actually be able to sleep before work. I'm just like, I just need to balance it correctly, so we can get through the next hour, and then I can go sleep, and then go to work.
Do we actually want to take a break now and then come back?
Yeah. So mostly what I have left planned is exposition.
And
So
yeah, we got Vivian visiting.
yes,
The
yeah.
resignation in Mitch's voice there. He's like, God damn it.
Shit.
Remind me who Vivian is again?
Draven's sister.
He's
Oh,
the middle
fun.
child. Well, see, no, technically of the ones Draven has met, she's the youngest of the three, or four. So, yeah. All right. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in roughly 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, be right back. Bye.
Welcome back. Hope you got yourselves a drink. Perhaps in the bathroom. So taking care of yourselves. Remember to take care of yourselves. We will take care of you in your entertainment. But now we return to the game. I believe Draven was approaching Niall and seeing how he was.
Yep. Draven will find, not, Niall.
Was this before or after the meeting room talk?
This will be before. This is before business. I hope you had a good breakaway.
Aye.
I am glad. How's Sam doing?
She's well. Still keeping her away from paint. Well, we figured out what's safe to give her and what isn't.
That's probably a good idea. Any close calls, or has she been actively listening about not going anywhere near paint?
If there's been any close calls, I haven't heard tell of it.
Well, that's good to know. How are you feeling after everything before your break?
Look, when it comes down to it, I don't care what the rest of you say. I'm not letting absolution walk.
I know. I know that. And I get it. I'm torn. He's done too much.
He's done too much, and we put in too much effort.
I know. What I will say is I'm just grateful that we have this bit of uneasy armistice while we handle another big issue, so we're not spread as thin, but I get it. I really do. And Draven kind of like puts her hands on his shoulder. You know, I don't want to I'm on the same pretty much on the same page as you. I don't want to let him walk. There is just no way he's going to get away with all he did. But at the same time, if there's some breathing room to be had, I think it's also a good thing to take. We'll make it right. One way or another. But for
You
now,
better.
if I had it my way. But for now, I have some good news.
That being,
Your house is ready.
you'll have to walk me through it another time.
Absolutely.
No. For now, I'll stay in the brothel or the citadel, whichever's handier. Sam stays in the Empire.
Understandable. It's there when you need it. Take some time to rest. I'm gonna see the others, and we'll have a meeting in 2 hours.
Right.
It's good to have you back.
Right.
Jerome will kind of like gently like clasp his shoulder as he with a knowing smile, and head off to find Mule and Warden, because he actually doesn't know Brokir. He only knows that the Mule and Warden that are coming back.
Once Draven's gone, Niall disappear prior to the brothel and mess with his alchemy kit.
Draven.
Mule? Who's this?
It's Warden.
Fuck off.
What? You feel shorter?
Venwin's just kind of looking up at Draven.
Talk about a total makeover, gee. How do you feel?
I feel like Broke here. Name's not Warden anymore. I passed that on.
Oh. Okay. Broke here, was it?
Yeah, there's a lot. We'll get to that later.
We'll unpack that when we can. Yeah. More to the point, welcome back, all of you. Hi, Zori. Does Zori have this, like, still have this, like, grin that could, like, crack at any other person's face? Bud. Like,
Merp.
does Zori still have, like, this, like, a grin from ear to ear?
Oh yeah, that's not going away.
Just looks at Zoe. Why are you so happy?
They are myself.
Looks to Brooke, looks to Mule, looks to Brooke, looks to Mule. before I say who I think won,
It went exactly as you expected.
back and forth, and then crushed.
Oh, it did not go exactly as you expected.
You have a little more faith in him than he does. But he wasn't a wash. He did his best.
He did very well.
He did his
Just like I did well when you and I sparred. That's about as well as I did.
Okay. We'll walk in then. We'll get you trained up. And kind of so, he's dressed in armor that looks like his Warforged form, but a little bit more either bulky or slimmer, if I remember correctly.
Bulky.
Bulky is like... Hold on. That's armor.
Yeah, body is made of armor. Yeah, that's how it's been.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's armor. That's not a Warforged body. That's armor.
Well, I mean, if you want to play the semantics game, Draven, Warforged body is armor because we're made of metal. That's kind of how that works. We don't have the luxury.
Can I make a further proper check to see if this is a guy
Yeah.
wearing armor or Warforged?
Yes.
What would this be? Insight or investigation or perception?
Were you knocking on the armor?
Not quite, but like getting him real close. Not touching anything, but getting him real close. Being like, hold on. But like, I'd say
Getting in that close.
I'd say
Yeah, it
investigation.
would be investigation to me, but
Investigation it is.
Oh no.
Alright, hold on. We'll say it on 3. 1. Like, did you roll as well?
I don't. What do I roll here? You're just inspecting my body.
Well, okay. Well, you tell me. Does a 27 see
Oh
through
yeah,
your...
you can see right through the fuck. You like, you're right there, and a 27. You can probably. You can't, like, we established that you can't see the skin, but it is definitely not constructed the same as it has been for the entirety of the rest of our lives together. So there's very clearly something fundamentally different here.
Just being like, oh,
Where exactly are you looking?
chest torso.
Okay.
Like, but also kind of like going up towards like the crease here, just to see, like, because usually there's like cogwheels and like, you know, connecting rotator cuffs and ball and socket joints, but there's just like nothing. It's just like,
I think Brocure
You-
waits.
you have some splaining to do.
I think Brocure waits for you to pull back just a little bit so that you're more like towards the center of his chest, and then as quickly as he can, drops the top half of the armor, so that it's just like you're flashbanged by the silver metal of his skin, and the pecs that are as large as your head.
What the... Sir, you have some explaining to do.
And then the helmet comes down afterwards, so he's got a face now. And equally as wide grin as Zoe's, but for different reasons. Eyebrows like uncomfortably high because he's like
Still not used to his face yet.
yeah,
No.
he's got like a skinwalker face a little bit, just like it's not quite right.
A bit uncanny
I
valley.
think you need to. I think you need to practice your expressions.
You're a little bit too
I'm-
expressive right now, yeah.
I'm getting there. All right. I didn't have eyebrows
just-
for 2,000 years.
Ven was just gonna fly up and just like poke him in the cheek.
I think we've established that it gives like skin, but it doesn't
Yeah,
feel like skin. Yeah.
she's just gonna set
It's
back
like a
down.
malleable statue.
She's just gonna set back down and just kind of like keep her hands close to her chest and be like, right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is broke here. This is what I was. I'm a walking history lesson.
Looks to Mule. Is that as complicated as I think it's going to be?
Why do you think it's complicated?
Because the person we knew as Warden is a complicated person, so I imagine the history behind said complicated person is just as complicated.
Think of it more as he got bits of himself back that he had suppressed.
Noted. Alright.
I mean, it only goes so far. I kind of, gave up the original version of this body, and it's not coming back. But if you threw skin over this, it'd look about the same as it once did. So this is as close as it's gonna get to the original.
Okay. Well, anyway, welcome back, you two. Welcome back, Zoe. Get yourself rested as we have a meeting in 2 hours.
Damn
Cap-
it, we're early. I told you it would be early.
You could have taken the scenic route. I didn't know how to tell you because I was on your back flying at 200 miles an hour.
How was your flight over, Warden?
Desperately trying not to, like, probably wouldn't, but like desperately trying not to like crush the scales of the dragon. Like,
Uh.
And how are the both of you doing? Yeah, I figured as much.
It's kind of looks to Venwin and just gives a non-verbal signal of like, it's better if you explain it. Like, I've talked enough.
Mjol's gonna crouch down to Venwin's level.
Brookier's gonna put the top armor back on, but leave the helmet off.
Benwin definitely looks like she's had a bit of a lack of sleep. And she's trying to put on a smile. It has been an interesting few days, to say the least.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know.
And you talk about it?
I can, if I wish to, but I've never don't think I've gone through a situation like this that warrants this reaction.
Say whatever is most comfortable.
She's going to hesitate for a moment before sitting there saying, have I been too much for everyone?
Comically tight, confused face on Brokir.
What do you mean you've been too much?
It hurts to do.
Then stop doing it.
Try to stay in character.
Just curious, more so than anything. I had a moment of emotional weakness, I suppose, and it made me feel like maybe I was doing too much, that I was the problem in my life, but I just want to make sure.
Mjola's gonna reach forward and give Venwin a hug.
Venman's just going to kind of straighten slightly and then wrap her arms around Mjol for a hug.
I think
You
sorry, Brokir's gonna join on the hug, but use Mule as like a buffer because he's still made of metal. So there's
Look, she
more,
gets enough. She gets enough squishing from Draven. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he's not
But fair
going to
enough.
crush her like a fucking hydraulic press. So there's like a hand on her shoulder or something, but he is like still involved.
You are not too much.
He takes a deep, shuddering breath and nods. Thank you.
Just please don't fall into the void. Oh no, she fell into the void. Fuck.
Everybody dives in after it.
Get back in! Son of a
The worst slash best timing.
right.
You good, dragon?
He looks alive.
Okay,
Oh.
I think I'm good.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I said, just please don't fall into the void, and then you immediately disappear.
Motherfucker.
Please hold while Dragon sorts out some technical difficulties.
Oh no.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a problem.
You're gonna have to listen to us.
Technical difficulty.
We love technical
Fucking
difficulties.
piece of shit. Oh,
Oops. Discord done fucked up.
Discord!
Mood.
Friggin' heck, Discord.
I don't want to go there. Can somebody?
Hello?
Okay. Can
Hello?
somebody? Okay. Thank you. I
Hello?
can hear you guys now. For
Shiba
some
dibba
fucking reason,
dibba dow.
my
Hooray!
computer is deciding to just cark itself right now. I'm really pissed off.
Just starts falling apart.
Anyway, please don't. Please, I don't have the money to actually get a new one right now. Sorry. Can you repeat what you were saying before?
Just please don't fall into the void.
I will do my best not to. But I'm very grateful that I've got you guys to pull me back out if need be.
Oh, we plan to. Don't you worry.
Take it from a guy who just gave up a name. It's not about doing your best, it's about doing what you can.
Thank you, all of you. Has Mjol let go of Venwin, by the way?
She does now.
Okay. Venwin's just gonna.
Still squatting.
Oh, good.
Brokir is squatting now too, because he had to join.
Too tall. Too tall.
We're like 7+ feet. Mjol's 8 feet. we kind of have to.
This tiny little 3-foot Venwin.
Even in your 5-foot form, we probably needed to.
Venwin's just gonna reach over and take Draven's hand.
Alright. We'll get some lunch and then we'll see you up in the war room in about 2 hours. It's good to have you all back.
It's good to be back, and I'm glad you're back too.
Yeah. Draven will give a nod and head back to the keep. And just kind of look out to the city. What's the vibe of the city that he can see, DM? Bud,
Yes.
What's the current vibe of the city? Like, is there a bit of panic? Is it business as usual? Or is it a mix of both?
It's a little tense.
Okay. Uh, mm. Then we're kind of like, Draven will kind of look to Venwin and be like, actually, let's not go back to the keep. I have an idea.
What do you mean an idea?
Well, I figure we don't really venture out into the city much, so why don't we find a quiet place in the city to have lunch instead of in the keep?
She just thinks for a moment before nodding. That'd be nice.
Do a bakery? I don't know. You know, the more I think about it, the more I actually realize I don't know what's actually in my own city. It's growing so quickly.
Maybe this is a perfect opportunity to actually check it out.
Yeah. Draven will kind of flag like a random citizen. Excuse me. But Draven's just gonna flag a random citizen. Just, excuse me.
Hello, my lord.
No, none of that. None of that. Or, like, it's just Draven
Confused
today.
peasant noises. Okay.
It's just Draven today. It's just Draven today.
Uh-huh.
Where do you recommend to eat for lunch? Like,
I mean, it kind of depends on what you want.
that's
I mean, the more high-end places are along the bridge city and are around a bridge town, and then we got like just the regular stuff.
what's your favorite?
I mean, I usually eat at I usually eat at the brothel, but that's mainly because the specials are cheap. But I went to a party at the because the Silver Serpent Inn has a restaurant attached, and it's in the middle of Bridgetown.
Oh, that sounds that's what do you think, Venom? Does that sound nice?
All right, I was having a talk to Mind Mutter. Could you just repeat that for me for real quickly?
Citizen usually eats at the brothel because they're cheap, but there is the Silver Serpent Inn that has a restaurant attached that's supposed to be pretty good.
We could certainly try there.
All right. Thank you. So, what was your name? Talking to the citizen. So, sorry, what was your name?
Oh, I'm Greg. I work down at the docks.
Oh, speaking of the docks, how are the docks doing at the moment? Anything I should know?
Well, we already got. As he was running over here, because we got a report that some ships are being sighted on the way in, and I had to go tell the dockmaster. Which I mean, I like 8 people I have to tell before they tell you. But I mean, you're here, so
I'm here.
One of our fishing vessels just got back and said that there's an armada bearing the Imperial flag and the Stormhaven flag, and it's about 8 ships strong, and they're heading this way, and it's an Imperial flagship, sir.
Draven's like happy demeanor of like, yeah, going on a lunch date with my fiance. This is great. Goes to.
We will cut to a wide shot of out to sea, where, as depicted, 8 war galleons are sailing towards Coldport. The largest of these being the Stormhaven flagship, with and standing upon it is not only Vivian Stormhaven, Admiral Vivian Stormhaven, but Lord Arcturus Stormhaven, his new wife, who is exceptionally pregnant.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Family reunion. Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
Yay!
Sure.
And unfortunately, we are going to have to cut there for this evening. I have to open in the morning. So we're going to be we're a little tighter on times, but hopefully they'll stop scheduling me, at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning on a Saturday. But I might have to make some adjustments on my scheduling, but we'll see. And it'll take a while to take effect, but we're going to do what we can. So, when we return, we're going to hopefully have all our friends here. We're going to have a debriefing, and we're going to get on with some plot, and some things will happen. Good. Well, thank you all for watching. And we will catch you all next week. Have a wonderful Pride Month. Make sure to drink your water, take your meds, and take care of yourselves. That goes for all of my players and everyone here and here. Also, it goes for you, the audience. We are always watching. We will know.
Especially you, who constantly picks his nose. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, I see you. You keep wondering why you get nosebleeds. All right, you all have a great night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.